Hi guys, Sanette Brandt here. Today we're doing something very, very nice. I really love this spread and I've surprised people. I actually still, about 3-4 years ago, I won our second prize for a bread spread, for this bread spread. It's called sunflower seed spread. And you know, in South Africa, our spreads are less and less on the shelves. So let's do something for our family with good essential fatty acids. So we'll start with sunflowers, 1 cup of sunflower seeds into the blender. And you're going to blend it. And you're going to decide how fine or how coarse you want it. Because the coarser you make it, the more, I want to say mincy, but that's not maybe the right word. Maybe it's a new word. You may make something that looks more like mince if you want to have it look like mince. But if not, just to have a smooth spread, you can blend it very finely. So let's do that first. And if you don't have one of these, you can use your coffee grinder, and that will make it nice and very, very fine. With some of these blenders, if it's a little amount like this, you have to help it along, otherwise you only get some of it done. Like, I'm going to give it one last turn. So I'm going to just put all of this from the beginning in the pan. Nobody wants extra dishes if it's not necessary. You can see there's still a few sunflower seeds that hold, but that doesn't make any difference, it's fine. So to this, in your pan, you will add onion powder. I've got 2 teaspoons of onion powder. And if they're a bit lumpy, it's fine, they will go and dissolve when you add the water at the end. I've got half a teaspoon of olive and rosemary shake. I've got half a teaspoon of herbal salt. I use the herbal salt from Nature's Choice. Then for our biggest flavoring is our coriander, the fine coriander. I've got 2 tablespoons of coriander that's going in there. Then I've got a mix of half a teaspoon of oregano and 2 teaspoons of mixed herbs. Okay, so this you will all just give a stir. And then we will go to the stove. I want to tell you to be careful when you put it on the stove because it burns very easily. You need to keep your eye on it constantly. Okay, so now we've got it on the stove and I'm starting to just give it a stir. Make sure you've got something with a flat side at the bottom, and you must actually, we will give you a closer shot now. I want you to look at the color. The color is actually a lighter gray, I want to say. And when it starts, I want to say dry frying, if that's the right term. Sorry, I didn't go to cordon bleu school. So if you see it's starting to change color at the bottom, you actually just start to activate all those wonderful flavors you've added, and you actually just enhance all of that. I like to play with the little lumps there there we go. So just keep on stirring, and I'm just cautioning you again, if you've got a solid plate, this might happen quite fast. If you've got gas, you can also just make sure that you don't burn the sunflower seeds because they've got a high natural good oil, and we don't want to have a burned taste. Ooh, you can smell the corianders coming through now. I wish you were here, but you can make your own, and then you can have your own nice smell of the coriander. So you just keep on stirring. I don't know if you can actually see it on the video, that the color is actually starting to brown a little bit. It's a light change, but it's there. You know, in your imagination, you smell all kinds of things But at this stage I'm trying not to too much think about boerewors because I'm getting the flavors here. Okay, here the bottom is now getting the color I want. I wonder if you can see that. It's a little bit brown. That's what you want. So remember, there was no olive oil or anything in the pan. It was a dry fry. And we're actually just dextrinizing the... Ooh, it's coming along nicely now. Just a minute or two more. Just want it browned. We don't want it black. Because then you can throw it out. Then it actually goes bitter. Okay, I'm going to put off the pan. Just give it a little bit more stir. Remember, the pan itself still has quite a lot of heat. So you can see it's gone a nice brown color now. And I don't want to push it too far. And then I take 3/4 cups of cold water. You add it in and you just start stirring. Remember, the stove is off already, but this will actually thicken up quite nicely. And you will have a wonderful spread. Just keep on stirring till the water is absorbed in the mixture. Okay, for some reason this mixture, I think it depends on the amount of water that's in the seeds to start with. I'm just going to put this on a quick boil because I don't want a runny spread, and then it will be finished in no time. This is also one of those recipes that you can make beforehand. You can actually freeze the spread in little buckets if you're not gonna eat all of it at once. It will keep for about a week in the fridge. But if you want to, personally I freeze them in little containers so that when I have the need or the other one is finished, then I can just take it out of the freezer. Just pop it back into the fridge. You actually don't have to warm it at all. You can just use it when it was defrosted and it'll be fine. Okay, so you can see the spread is coming along nicely now. I'm just heating this water to just evaporate it a bit. And it will also set when you put it in your container. Okay, so our spread is done. I'm just going to put it in the container. There you go, and you can garnish it. Today I'm using some basil leaves, purple basil. I really hope you enjoy this spread a lot and that you will make this for your family without any extra preservatives and extra oils. It's just wonderful. So have a nice day. Bye.